Hey everybody, I'm Dexter the Poet, and I am here to talk about Monaleo's Who Did the Body. Um, First of all, I don't know a ton about Monaleo as an artist. I know like she's been going viral a lot. She had a beautiful wedding. Congrats to her on that. And that was like dope to see. But also like she's viral for like a lot of her music as well. I know that she was the one who did the Don Julio song. I feel like they owe her a bag for that. But she just put out an album a week ago, I believe. It's called Who Did the Body? And I'm gonna get right into the review. I'm not gonna make this too long. I have some positive things to say. I have some critiques, and I just want to get through it and kind of discuss it real quick. So the album opens up pretty well. It's entertaining the way that she like gets into it. The first song is kind of a reference to like or referencing death, and in that vein of like taking out. It's giving Cardi vibes. I know that's the last thing that I reviewed, but it's definitely giving like calling out people and asking for smoke, um, in the best and most entertaining way. Like it's all rap. It's all rap. It's all for the love of music is what I feel like from her. So I'm with that. I love that. Um, Bigger Than Big was really funny. It had a lot of really funny bars. And the style, it reminds me a lot of Meg. The style in which she raps reminds me a lot of Meg the Stallion. And which makes sense. They're both from Texas. Their flow is very on brand for Texas. They flow almost like they're speaking. It's almost like a conversation with the bars. Like they're talking, but it sounds really good. And it's a unique style to I believe that region, and it definitely showcases on this. The next track that I feel like stood out a lot was Sexy Solon. I feel like people have been talking about this track for a little bit. It was, I believe, the single. I don't know if there was more than one single that was released for this project, but this is the one that I heard specifically. And I feel like there's a lot of conversation around it creating some type of division that I don't feel like is accurate at all. I would say that I don't fall into that category of Solon, but I fuck with the song. It's a good song. It's a good song. And I'm black. I consider myself a black woman, but I'm also Afro Latina. So my experience as an Afro Latina and having my family be like like my mom and my father moved to the US versus descending from like people who were brought here is it's a different experience. Same slave trade, different drop off spot. But the song doesn't offend me. There is a unique experience that comes with this particular country and having been born in it and having your parents and grandparents and their parents and grandparents be born in it. And that's okay. I feel like people need to be willing to accept that everything is not for everyone. You can still enjoy it. You can still fuck with the music. It doesn't have to be for you specifically. And frankly, a lot of the people complaining about it are the people that should relate to it the most. So it's an interesting juxtaposition on that song. I fuck with the song. I like it a lot. The song Freak Show is really, really good. I really enjoyed the beat. It was very simple, very straightforward. And Lizzo featured on it. Lizzo's been having a really interesting run of features. I don't know if she's just like, I believe did she drop something? I don't know if she dropped something or if she's dropping something, but I feel like I need to go look into that. But she's been having a really interesting run of features, and I've been really enjoying that. I feel like y'all can hear me losing my voice. I'm trying to get through the rest of this video without calling it quits. I only have 2 more songs that I want to talk about. Spare Change was really, really good. It gave me like a late 80s, early 90s, like boom bap vibe. And it was very reminiscent of like Crazy Rap by Afro Man. She was storytelling. And I feel like it showcases how versatile she actually is. That she's like doing like the hood tracks. She's doing the 80s boom bap style. She's singing on this album. She's doing everything. She's tapping into a little bit of all of her skills. And I know she's released albums before. I haven't really tapped in with her that much, but I know she's released albums previously. But this almost feels like her debut. And she's showcasing her talent and her skills. And I fuck with that for sure. God, I really am losing my voice. Let me get through this. The last track on the album is called We On That. And it was great to hear that track as a closeout. She came back with the like heavy hitting, like fast rapping. And then she has like a bunch of Texas natives on there. She has Paul Wall on there. Bun B is on there. Like she really like brought out like her home state and showcased it. And I love when people love where they're from. I love when people love and represent the place that they're from. It's not always easy to do that. And it's not always easy to gain respect from people in the game who have grown and have kind of like, they're well known. It's not easy to gain that type of respect. And I feel like she got a lot of the right cosigns. Personally, I would love to hear her work with Meg. I feel like they have similar styles. I feel like people are definitely going to try to pit them against each other, but I want to hear them work together. I would love to see unity. I don't care if it's your home state. I don't care if it's amongst the rap girlies. I don't care what that looks like. I'm a big fan of seeing unity in these types of spaces. I get it, the girls have beef. Everybody don't have to have beef. The beef is entertaining only for so long. I'd rather hear what y'all can do together. And I hope that happens. Like, I hope that I get that. But you know, those are my thoughts. In terms of a rating for this particular album, I would say that, in my opinion, it was a well-structured body of work. She showcased a lot of versatility. I mean, I would say that I enjoyed every single track to some degree, but I can't say that they all made an impact for me that would last. I can't say that I would go back and listen to the full album again. And so what I'll say is that for me personally, this album is a B minus. Like, yeah, it's, for me personally, it's a B minus. But I want to hear more from Monaleo. I feel like she's a very talented person. I did feel like there was a couple songs that were like standouts. And if I can get a whole album of standouts from her, then I feel like she's capable of an A or an A plus album for sure. Yeah, that's my thoughts on Monaleo's Who Did the Body. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm Dexter the Poet, and I'll see you guys next time.